In this lecture we will discuss the theory of Burgess. Concentric zone theory is given by an American urban sociologist E.W.Burgess in 1925. According to Burgess, the city is divided into various circles and they are known as zones. They function in different ways. When the city grows more and more, high-class residents move out from the central business districts to avoid noise pollution and traffic. Similarly, middle-class people also move to suitable places to find comfortable areas to live. Lower-class people live near to their workplaces. According to this theory, the city consists of 5 rings or concentric circles, radiating out from a core containing the central business district, CBD. Each circle is characterized by different types of land use and activities. They are as follows. 1. Central business district. 2. The zone in transition. 3. The zone of independent workingmen's homes. 4. Middle-class residential zone. 5. The commuter's zone. 1. Central business district. It is the first and the most important innermost zone. This is the most important place of the city. Commercial, social, transportation, civil life activities begin and end here whole day. Here there are important shops, departmental stores, offices, clubs, banks, hotels, lodgings and boardings, theaters, museums and administrative buildings. This zone carries various daily functions and it is the very important place of work and business. Many people commute to this place for various works. 2. The zone in transition. This zone is always changing due to encroachment. Business and industry locations expand in this zone. So this zone is known as residential deterioration. This zone in transition because business organizations and small industries vacate small house tenants by paying them higher prices and establish their shops and offices. 3. The zone of independent working men's homes. The residents in this zone are seeking easy accessibility in the entire city. Most of the blue-collars are living in this zone from generation to generation. This zone contains apartments, multiple family homes and small private homes that are slightly less old and dilapidated. The workers are satisfied with socioeconomic scales compared to other zone workers. 4. Middle-class residential zone. In this zone there is large number of privately owned houses. Price of houses is very high where common people cannot afford one. But generally, professional people, small businessmen who are rich, lawyers, doctors, managers and different type of white collars live. In other words, there is a movement of families. 5. The commuter's zone. People of this zone live in the suburban areas. Daily they commute from home to offices and workplaces. It may be a distance of 50 kilometers, use fast-moving transport means like train, railways and shuttles. Daily shuttling is one of the important features of these people. An efficient and fast-moving means of transport is responsible for the existence and continuation of this zone. Otherwise, it was an unimaginable aspect of city life and impossible task. Burgess further clarifies that along with the tracks and roads, shops and hotels exist to cater the needs of travelers from one long-distance place to another long-distance place. The public transport as well as private transport may cross hills, rivers, bridges, tunnels, fly over bridges to reach to the workplaces. Thus, this zone may not be in a circle. It may grow parallel to some suitable directions. For example, Mumbai and Bangalore, offices and business organizations spread out of the city limits. If the growth is not controlled, the city faces various problems like lack of infrastructure. It becomes the responsibility of the appropriate governments to take care. Burgess did not insist that his theory was empirically accurate as a physical description of any given city, and he recognized that physical barriers such as hills, rivers, lakes or transportation lines could produce variation from his model. Rather, the concentric zone theory is an idealized concept designed to identify in dynamic terms general processes of city growth and differentiation over time, with little change, in most modern industrial cities. But it is being criticized by others on the ground that people generally move along the main transportation routes or lines of communication. In that case, the next zones cannot be circular in shape but hedge-like triangular shapes. Further, the various grades of residents are rather irregularly distributed and often concentrated on one end of the city.